I think y'all will like this. I had to write it down because I researched the crap out of this. Brief history on FST. FST Ann Frederick is a creator of fascial stretch therapy. In the early development of FST, she traveled to the 1996 Olympics as a flexibility therapist for the wrestling team. They won gold. The results spoke for themselves. After she came back, she did research on her stretching method at ASU, in which she put her then called ANF slash PNF technique to the test. The study contributed important knowledge of physiology and flexibility and showed significant increase in areas being tested. It studied the unpopular subject of flexibility, which has only been looked at after injury. Her Olympic experience and research study using her newly developed technique was only the beginning, as Anne contributed to create what would be later be known as Stretch to Win fascial stretching therapy, STW-FST. As the technique advanced, she partnered with Chris Frederick to enhance her technique and her life. Chris is a licensed physical therapist who brought a unique manual therapy background to the technique even to this day. The Stretch to Win Institute in 1999 is when it was developed. It will be a 23rd year anniversary this year. The STW-FST mission is to provide the best education, training, post-course support, and opportunities available for professionals in medicine, health, therapy, bodybuilding, fitness, and sports. I know bodybuilding. The switch in focus from clinic to an educational institution was motivated to give fitness and health professionals access. Switch to Win is a place of heart and learning. You will grow more ways in bodybuilding than you would ever think. And she's talking about stretching the fascia. It goes above and beyond to give students the best possible experience, so they will give the clients the same. It is truly is an FST work of art. And also says, to the best flexibility research, knowing it is often overlooked by both fields. Now, I pulled this up so we know what fascial is. I swear, I must be able to say it like that. Okay, it's woven around organs as well as wrapped around every individual muscle fiber. Tendons, obviously we know, are attached to bones, which it's woven around. Research published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found an intense stretching after working a muscle group it's the length of time, I'm sorry. The length of time would be from 90 to 120 seconds, is what it's saying. Stretching. Intense stretching. Research. This is okay. Here we go. Research published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found intense stretching after working a muscle group has a potential to increase mass by 318% in 28 days. That was written on January the 10th, 2008. Your fascial is a sheath of stringy connective tissue that surrounds every structure in your body. It provides support to your organs, muscles, tendons, ligaments, tissues, nerves, joints, and bones. It is one continuous layer, so it is flexible and moves with your body. That was written by Cleveland Clinic. All right, so what she was saying in the bodybuilding part is if, like, you work out, you get a pump, and say you're doing calves, and you get a pump, and you're stretching calves in between each set. You know, getting out there and stretching it down like you would say doing a calf machine where they're extended down. Okay, and extending up. Extending down is stretching, but she's saying the pump is pressing on the fascia, and that's stretching it also. Chest, when you get done doing, say chest, you have a great pump. Your last exercises would be like your flat flies, your cable crosses, like that, because you have a pump, blood volume's in there, you're stretching it, and you're squeezing. So that's what it is in stretching. I don't know what Hani Rambod is saying he invented this stuff. Maybe he invented the FST 7, which is 7 drop sets or whatever. But man, I want to waste my sets on stretching when I can do my stretching after, because I'm going to have a pump right after I'm done working out. Biceps. Dorian Yates. Let's put it this way. I saw Dorian Yates doing a bunch of stretching on his chest and stuff like that. He was stretching his blood and guts. And he was doing stretching after he got done working out. He was stretching before he did legs. Why? Because it surrounds the joints. So you are stretching that around the joints. So you don't have any injuries. But the muscle stretching would be done after your workouts. Arnold would do it after his workouts. Dexter used to go to a stretch therapist. I remember that. And the stretch therapist was stretching for 90 to 120 seconds also. And they're basically, they put you on that table and stretch you, get behind you and stretch you, like you're stretching your chest out and stuff like that. If you had a workout partner, you'd be able to help each other stretch. So that makes sense to me. I don't understand what Hani is. I mean, hey, he trains all these champs. People you could train, a blind man could train because they're so genetically gifted. But that's it. I just want to share that with you. He did not invent the FST. Maybe he invented the FST 7, but it doesn't make any sense to me. And that stuff where you're pressing down on, say you're doing leg curls, and you're pressing down on it. Don't understand that. Don't never pre-exhausting the muscle. I'd rather get my working sets in and tear fiber down and do my stretching after. But hey, that's me. Figured I'd share it with y'all. It was really interesting. Sorry about not the best reader in the world. Anyway, boom. Hey, y'all and your family have a happy Thanksgiving.